Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. Kyrie Irving is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Durant, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, Scotty Barnes is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's McCollum in at shooting guard. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And good that time.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Williams. Left side, Irving. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Simons. Over McCollum. And it's Simons missing. Right now I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Good on the bucket.
And Kyrie constantly beating his defenders and so good in those tight quarters with the basketball.
Cullen passes to Gafford. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
It was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Brunson, left side. Over to the wing. Inside. Here's Gafford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Embiid finds Simons. Back to Embiid. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Gafford. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
When you look at this visiting team, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Grant, he's checked in for Anthony Simons.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Gafford. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gafford's got 6.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Pass to Embiid. Right side Durant. Fires at the elbow. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Embiid dishes to Irving. Durant in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. 5 points in the game.
Kevin, he's been around the league a long time, so super smart around the basket to rise up and finish.
Here's Caruso. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. draining the triple.
Pass to Grant. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Vanderbilt comes in for Scotty Barnes. LeVert's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Ellis in for Jalen Brunson.
Now, this is the toughest shot, supposedly, in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Embiid. 6 points for him. Pass to Micic. Now Embiid uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Shot from the low block. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Durant in the corner. Pass to Grant and taken away by Ellis. Now the 76ers on the break. And it's LeVert missing. Gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Micic, the pass to Embiid. And the jumper from down low is good. 10 points for him.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Vanderbilt finds LeVert. Here's Cornett. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Embiid with the steal. To the paint. Here's KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Leading by 6. And we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeVert. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Cornett in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 6. LeVert the pass to Ellis. Irving with it, picked up by Ellis. Outside Irving. Down low, here's Stewart. Softly drops in the floater. Stewart's got his first points of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
LeVert the pass to Cornett. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Outside Irving. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Stolen by Brunson. All by himself. Moving it up. Here's Ellis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Simons surveying the D. Embiid, the pass to Simons. 4 on the clock. Takes it from 10, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Outside Irving. Simons with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. Offensive rebound. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Launches a 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. To the inside. And stolen by Caruso. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Gafford. Finished off the break. Gafford's got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
To the middle. Embiid kicks to Stewart. 11 feet away. The shot's good. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Embiid finds Simon. Back to Embiid. In the corner, Irving with it. Embiid with it. Brunson picks him up. Out left to the wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. McCollum comes in for Jalen Brunson. The 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Caruso. For 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
Barnes making sure that his teammates stay involved.
Over in the corner, Shepard. Outside, KD. Now here's Embiid. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. The game now all time. Caruso's got 6 here in this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To the right side. Shepard with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes from about 19 feet. And the shot is long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Caruso. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Embiid sinks that one from the post. Embiid's got 14 points.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
The shot's good from Gafford.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the 76ers. Pass to Shepard. 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Violation. Sixers ball. Substitution on the court.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in the big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella. Taking some... All right, fellas. Let's now take a look. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
We've got Vince Williams. Durant is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Irving. And it's Simons in the point guard. Gafford with the steal. Brunson outside. Lets the three fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Bring an almost unfair 78% from the field. Down low. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Joel Embiid. Pass to Brunson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. A three from Barnes. They get it back. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Embiid. Williams with the ball. And Simons has it in the corner. Clock at 4. Williams passes to Irving. Now Embiid. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
McCollum outside. A 3-ball. The rebound by KD.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Embiid. He's looking for Simons and finds him. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Simons has got his second bucket. McCollum from deep three-point land. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
CJ is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth in getting through his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
And the 76ers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. The 76ers leading by 5. Pass to Gafford. Out to Brunson. And it's McCollum in the corner. Fires for three. Buries it from three-point range. McCollum's got 5.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Irving with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Gafford against Embiid. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Irving. KD against Brunson. Clock at 6. Durant dishes to Williams. Over McCollum. Rebounded by McCollum. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 16-6 run. Uncovered. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And it's McCollum in the corner. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Karis LeVert comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Ellison for Jalen Brunson. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
And let's take a look now at LeVert's numbers. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 14 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
McCollum kicks to Vanderbilt. The 76ers again can't hit it. Thing has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Outside, KD. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Yep, it counts. KD's got 11.
Well, with the skill and size to score from anywhere on the court, Durant produces huge numbers pretty much on a nightly basis.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Micic, he's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Number 22, Ophelia Micic.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Micic, the pass to Irving. Goes up from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Pass to Vanderbilt. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Cornett can't hit that one.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Shepard with the ball. And a wide open look for Irving. A 3 off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Ellis. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeVert. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Cornett in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Vanderbilt. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Simons, the pass to Embiid. Simons kicks to Grant. Outside, Simons. Fires top of the key. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Ellis. Shepard, that's good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
On deep, Brunson. Another three for Philadelphia.
How about the response from Brunson, nailing three of his own?
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Ellis. Launches it. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Shepard.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
On deep, Brunson. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. To tie it up. And Simons with the lay-in, good. That's now 8 points for Anthony Simons. Pass to Ellis. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Brunson outside. It's up a 3. Brunson for 3. Lights the look and drains it.
Well, you got to guard Brunson tighter than that. He's a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Luke Cornett. Scotty Barnes comes in for Vanderbilt. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And McCollum subbed in for Ellis. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Irving from long range, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
Caruso finds Gafford. Here's Barnes, and he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Gigantic basket by Barnes. This guy's not afraid.
Simons, the pass to Irving. Stolen by Brunson. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
They've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
They grab their own miss. Out to Brunson. Inside, Durant with the steal. Three-pointer. Durant, money from deep.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Pulls up from the corner. Here's Gafford. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Man, I appreciate Gafford's ability to muscle through the defense.
Durant, the pass to Simons. Over Brunson. And it's Simons missing.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
To Brunson. Pass to Barnes. And here's Brunson. Now Gafford, guarded by Embiid. Fades. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Here's Brunson. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Got it!
And Barnes keeping calm under pressure.
What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Simons against Brunson. Here's Irving. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Caleb Brunson.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?